Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Buzz Cooks. Today we're doing the perfect pork chop. Moist, juicy pork chop, unlike the ones that you were forced to eat when you were a child.
Pork chops and applesauce. Ain't that swell?
Alright, we're going to start off with the brine. We've got our container full of water. We're going to add 2 bay leaves, 1 cup of brown sugar, some black peppercorns, and salt. And we'll give this a good mix. And then we're going to put our pork chops into the brine and put it in the refrigerator for between 1 and 2 hours prior to cooking. You don't want to leave the pork in there more than 2 to 3 hours. Then it'll just get too mushy. Alright, while that is in the fridge, we're going to prepare our asparagus. I've got a little melted butter in the pan, and I'm using a seasoning from Kinder's. It is a red pepper garlic seasoning, which is outstanding. So I'll just mix the asparagus up with the butter, hit it with the seasoning, and we'll put that to the side until we're ready. After about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I'm going to take the pork chops out, pat them dry, get my cast iron skillet nice and hot with some avocado oil, and season with black pepper only. They won't need any salt because you had salt in the brine. Once that skillet's nice and warm or hot, we're going to put the chops in there, and we're going to do about 4.5 to 5 minutes per side, depending on how thick the pork chops are that you've purchased. And then we'll give them a flip. Now I've already got the oven at 375. I've put the asparagus in ahead of time. I'll put a pat of butter on each of the pork chops. And then we'll put the pork chops in the oven for about 5 minutes. And once the pork chops come out, we'll remove them from the pan, put them on a rack to rest for about 4 or 5 minutes. And all that goodness at the bottom of the pan I'm going to use for a nice little sauce. I'll put some white wine or sherry, or even dry vermouth would work. Deglaze the pan, add a little bit of garlic, mix that up real good, and you'll let that heat from the pan reduce and thicken that sauce just a little bit, and you're going to put that right on top of your pork chop before you serve it. And you've got yourself the juiciest, tenderest, best pork chop you've ever had. Remember to like, subscribe, and share the channel. I really appreciate you. And I hope you hit the bell. Keep up to date with the newest recipes. And we'll see you again soon. Thank you.